Don't mind all the racket before. Anyway, I'm hoping just to make this quick one. Okay, there we go. Get rid of the echo. Okay. Yeah. Let's look at some legal. Hey, Erica. Let's look at some legal things that went on with the most, whatever it is. Whatever it is. Okay, let's start out with, hey, Johnny. I miss you, my sweet friend. Um, these are some cease and desist letters and some texts. So let's look at these. Let's start with the cease and desist. So up here, I don't know if you guys can see the picture. Yeah, look at all the pictures. Weirdo. I like the name. She sure picked the perfect name for this. Don't put your address out. You'll get a C&D, cease and desist letter, from a real lawyer who will answer the phone. Who knows? Probably drinking and crying. Like the way that name's highlighted. Um, that's because that's just one of her names. She did pick the perfect last name though. Um, I'm just gonna go through these real quick. Yeah, let's remove that one because there's not much to these. Um, Here she is going, haha. Imagine how many cease and desist letters demanding others' information he'll need that day. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, not cool. Hey, Johnny, I'd like to get back with you soon, honey. Um, Hang on here. What's this? Here we go. And this is where she's talking about the old man that was proven to be false information. The one she called Grandpa, and it literally had nothing to do with that person. And that's the one that she swore died. But he did die, but had nothing to do with her. It was of natural causes. Now, that's not necessary. I'm not like them and talk shit under a different name. They can exist without my acknowledgement until I'm forced by the law or Grandpa Stan's ghost. Oh, she wouldn't talk shit under a different name. Um, Weird, huh? That's under that name. Okay, now. In these same legal quickies. Okay. Trying to figure out in which order I want to go. Let's try this one. Oh, looky here. Here's another one, her normal one. Oh, I'm great. The legal hurdle has been jumped like a white chick at a Wu-Tang Clan concert. Remember, I don't know when these were. I only know it was before September of 2020. Let's remove that one. Let's try this one. Now let's go with this one first because I can explain that one. Um, I can't see it very well over here. Okay, here's Ember. A few of you don't understand that there are legal reasons why I ask you not to share. It's stupid of me to trust a large group of people, but I wanted to. Some of you know me as a cunt. Well, I am, but I'm also pretty cool with people who are friendly with me. And I've made real friends here. This isn't a full-time job, although in another place they're talking about 12 hours a day. And I've made real friends here. Yeah, I don't receive money or want any doing this. I spend money and time. It's borderline pathetic. I know, but in comparison to others' behavior. Anyway, Guys, I have your IP addresses, like all other forums. I don't share your IPs though. Huh. Wonder who, but has she accused other people of doing this? Sound familiar? So she's flat out telling everyone that she has their IPs, but she's not going to share them. I don't do anything with them, but look where you are and make sure they, the same ones, are downloading my links without email gaps between sharing with other IPs that haven't ever logged in. Some of you have VPNs and they put you in African and Asian countries and shit like that. Haha, that's cool. I totally understand. Don't think I'm not elsewhere under different names. Did she just not say that she would never use another name? I find that a little weird. Um, where was I? Oh, don't think I'm not elsewhere under different names receiving drive links to shit that's in here. It's really stupid to have to do that, but I do because I love laughing at Lauren with you guys. It's been worth it to me, but not for much longer. It's this bullshit that makes people so suspicious of others in the community. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'd be suspicious of someone also saying that they had my IP address. And hi, Pippi, and saying I won't share your IPs, but in other words, I've got them, but I won't share them. Haha. We all know her. Then it says underneath it, if this post seems cunty and petty, it may be. But I'm not fucking around. I don't need to share shit. I love most of you. Some people can eat up. You can curb dick. Yeah. I know this post won't make me any new friends, but those of you who know me and know what's going on will understand. I don't know what they understand about you having their IP addresses. And he also just said in the last one that we looked at that you don't use other names. Weird, right? Ugh, gross. So let's see. And then this one, see, I'm going through these quick tonight because, like, I'm lazy today. I've had a long day. Okay, and then we've got this one. Wonder what happened to Casey. It's actually KC, the initials, in the home. I was getting interested in that story. That will come up later because I just found a whole set of videos. Whole set. Um, and then the Church of Cod, haha. To dance, the person who put out the call had to slip a name in. In other words, at the last minute, they had to come in and change things. It says, and if it wasn't for them and their haphazard editing, you would have had all 30 calls. They left in a certain name, knowing that there may be legal repercussions. Yuck. Of course, there's legal repercussions. She doesn't feel there are, but there are. Oh, and here she is. Oh, it sucks without you. I hope you're okay. I miss you a whole lot for real. Oh, I'm great. The legal hurdle has been jumped like a white chick at a Wu Tang Clan concert. I'll be back way sooner than some would like. So there she is. She's doing still all of this. Two under Ember Inferno, several under Emma Putahor, which fits her perfectly. Um, I don't know. Do we want to go a little bit further? Because there were some other ones I was looking at. I know I speed through these, but it is what it is. Let's see. Got to make room back here. Just removing the ones that we've all saved. Let's add some more. Let's grab some more files here. Let's clamp some Twitter posts. Let's see. We don't know who Mugnuts is, but we're going to find out a little bit about Mugnuts. Okay, hang on. StreamYard is extremely slow tonight grabbing files. It's not me this time for once. Okay, hang on. 2 more. Okay. Didn't help that these files are in a different order. I think they're kind of backwards. So I have to zoom around. Okay. So we might as well just throw in a couple more here. Mugnuts. Whoever Mugnuts is was not a happy camper. I can say that much. Okay, so whoever this Mugnuts is, this is a Twitter post. Ick, and it's cut off. I can't fix it. I found the TCAP community when I was searching for interview and interrogation videos to brush up on my skills. I am a trained interviewer, interrogator that utilizes body language reading for deception and detection. During the course of an integrity investigation, I would have evidence to make a confrontation on an interview setting. My job was to extract confessions. Blah, blah, blah. While surfing, came across the TCAP interrogations. The camera work was good in most cases, capturing the face and body of the subject. This led into a strange rabbit hole of weird videos. Later, I was introduced through their recommends to community content creators, the catfishers, and so on. Piqued my interest about the characters and personalities behind such a brazen venture. Just wanted to know more and bring what I could to the table, so to speak. I didn't talk much about my work at first and just wanted to do some silly stuff like puppet shows. But as I listened and watched, I felt that I could really bring something new to the table with my experience. However, I just couldn't quite take the leap at the time. Anyone who spends any time on YouTube learns all about internet drama, doxing, Discord spies, all those things that always happen when personalities collide. I didn't want any part of that. Okay, go over to the next one. Still continuing on with the same Twitter account. Let's see, they just wanted to mend fences, get people talking, get back to what the community should be about, exposing predators and educating people. Long story short, I paid attention to the streams, the drama spoken, hinted at, and performed by my own investigation the way I do. It led in many directions, but always flowed to one source, the one no one wants to talk about, and I get why. That type of information would harm the community and cause rifts amongst those that hold great respect for someone so talented that put all of herself out there for, in quotes, us. But at what cost did we pay? What cost did others pay? It was becoming more and more apparent that in order to fulfill a need that seemed altruistic became obsession, fueled by paranoia and narcissism. That rules and respect need not apply. Doxing, harassment, threats, and impersonation are just a few. Gaslighting those, where did it go? Gaslighting those in the inner circle with slander and liable to poison the well on anyone who tried to speak up, let alone fight back. Sounding familiar yet? Who this person might be talking about? Shame on you, Ember. I need no help to figure out in the beginning. I had your words, your videos. You were right to be suspicious of some of my questions, but that was what made me realize it would lead to you. It always led to you. With what you said, what you typed, and those around you repeating it, you make grandiose statements of your virtue and care for people, yet you use them in the exact fashion as any predator. You use them to gain control over others, their perceptions, and slowly attempt to mold them into enabling your behavior. So when I started to ask questions to others, it wasn't easy. No one knew who to trust. And I'm sorry, this kind of cuts off. I'm hoping that it will pick up on the next one. They're evidently way too large, but we got it. Okay. How did bumbling Vince get Yap's information? You hear this a lot about Yap and Joey. They were doxxed many times. But anyway, Vincent, those are also that person who would never use another name to talk shit. Anyway, he's a bullshitter through and through, but he's dumb too. I got what I needed from him. For that matter, how did her information get put out the first time? Who terminated Andrew Burkett's channel with Gal's flagging spree over mild criticism? Excuse me. Who chastised people for interacting with the wrong people? Are we hearing something familiar in here? Oh, you're interacting with the wrong people. Ah. Who copyright struck live streams talking about Hanson during the T-Capel, like apocalypse, only they've made it T-apocalypse. You are everything that you claim to be against. This may hurt the community. I get that. It's the reason why so many of us found each other over the past year, have been trying to avoid. That and you going on a spree of harassing us like you do everyone else who hires you. This should make people think about some things in your past, your consistency, your patterns. So did Nathaniel really do all the things you claimed he did? Where did the money go? Did Betty put all of her donations when you were in control? Oh, get all of her donations. Sorry. There is paperwork that you can show due to mandated reporting to the government for money transfers of reportable amounts you know. Nobody should trust you. Not because I say so, but because it can be proven beyond a doubt that it is what it is. You need to stop or be stopped. So this was a Twitter from Mugnuts. And then I guess when this came out, there were this crestfallen. I don't know who this is. It's also the person who plays Dan. If you've heard any of the voice talk or any of that, this crestfallen plays Dan, or Dan may be their real name. So this was the reply to that one. I'd like to talk to you about this a little more. I might have some information for you. Hey, sticker chick. And then we've got the answer to this one. So now this is from Yap Yap. This is somebody who is always being doxxed. Yap Yap and Joey. I'm going to guess that Emma, put a lot of these people up to doing the docs. I know she did it in Lauren's name. She would make him read like the forums where she would dox people's information and then he would read it so she couldn't be in trouble for it. So now Crestfallen is going to interview someone I know personally. So whoever that one before was someone that knew Yap Yap. So doxing is bad, but you can contact people the creators know in real life that have nothing to do with TCAP. Does this also sound familiar? I mean, it's like we all know that 2 plus 2 is 4, right? Evidently not in this group. How did you find her, Crest, if you weren't stalking? Doesn't the stalking sound a little hard too? Yeah, it is West Village for me. This time of night, it is. So again, it's like, we saw the first batch, and it's really hard. I would suggest you pause these and yeah, it was Mug Nuts, sorry, MUGNUTS that did these are their Twitter posts. So you may want to pause those and read them. I know I read through them pretty quickly, but it was like, oh, I was only going to do the first batch, and then I said I'd add these Twitter posts in. There was another batch of videos by somebody. They kind of skipped over, I'm going to say the Ember stuff that was mentioned. They did go into who all the same person played. There was Ember, there's Jamie Amy, there's Casey, Winnie, all the people. There's a whole list on one of these videos, and it's still a live YouTube account. So I don't know how I'm going to edit just the pieces I want with just like them naming the names. It's AI. You can tell it's definitely an AI person. Number one, they never blink. So, but I want to pull those names. They're a little more Amber, Emma friendly. But there are calls on there that they're not about sexual content for once. But they are on YouTube. So I ran across them today. I keep falling down these rabbit holes and getting more and more weird stuff. So that's all I know. Hey, Beck. I didn't see you pop in. I was probably trying to read very small print because on StreamYard it looks very, very small. But anyway, yeah, there we have her saying, she would never use another name, and then in the same conversation used another name. I just thought that was a little bit wild. So, and I'm not afraid. I'm not the one. So I have no problem putting this stuff out at all. And will continue to do so. But this was just like legal accusations and then Mugnut's Twitter or their tweet. It was on their Twitter, but it was their tweet about Miss Ember. So I found it rather interesting. I don't know if anybody else did. Hey, K2, I didn't see you pop in either. See, this is what happens when I try to read really small prints. So I went back to, if you want to, because I did this so quick, you can go back and watch from the beginning to catch the ones that I put up here. I don't know what's very dark. Yeah, K2, right? It's like it makes this little miniature print, and it's like I'm farsighted. I need to just throw my computer clear across the room just to read the print. So we're going to keep showing. But again, like I said, I found a whole batch of videos today and was trying to zoom through them at 2 times speed. Just get some more information. Hey, Mac. Just to gather some more information. And it was like, oh, Lord, my day is gone. Well, it was my evening. And I went, I was going to go live quick. Just shut it off. I know where it is. Oh, yeah, there is. There's a ton of information out there. She was not well liked at all in that community. They talk, there's some, I have some other stuff that I found today just by putting someone else's, someone's name actually, and then this Church of Cod into Google, and I came up with some other stuff. I'm going to screenshot it though because I don't want to show everything. Nothing that's not pertinent to this, that doesn't go with this. But I will say, she was not the most liked person. So, anyway, that's all I have for tonight. I just thought I'd pop in, do a quick live, and just throw the stuff up there. You guys can go pause it, read it, make it, enlarge it so that you can read it. And then, so that's out there. But yeah, as you'll see, that last bit that I showed about the person saying that people were afraid of her because she would come after them and dox them, and the one before where she said she had people's IP addresses and that she wasn't going to share them. Yeah, they'll never believe that. That's when she says something. Yeah, she's lying. So there's that. So y'all have a great night, and I'll see you soon with another whole grouping of something. The more I find. I have never K2. There was a name that showed up, K2, in AZ's chat, and it was grabbed. I can send you that name, actually the page. It was created the day that they showed up in AZ's chat, and it was removed. So, all right, everybody. I will talk to you later. K2 for one, it's like I'm so irregularly and I'm irresponsible, and it's like, oh, do I want to do this today? So it's like I just like today I actually figured out how to schedule it. So I scheduled it for 15 minutes. So yeah. But whoever that was, by the way, had me blocked. It was in AZ's, but they were seeable. So okay. I will see y'all later. Bye bye.